Hello and welcome to the Sports Flashes, India's first ever sports radio station. And today we have with us esports gang. Yeah, of course, the emergence of a new era esports. As we all know, esports, ESPL season 2 is just about to take place on 15th of June. That is like Sports Premier League, Esports Premier League. We have with us today Shubham, Vansh, and Harshil. Hi, all.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, introducing them, they are all sport FIFA players. So, my first question to you all would be how does it feel to be an esport player? Was the feeling when you play games just not as passion but also as professionals?
To be honest, it feels great to be a professional FIFA player because it always has been my passion to compete at a professional level in FIFA as I play football in real life too. So that's where the passion comes from, I guess.
Okay, and may I know what Shubham and Harshil has to say?
Honestly,
Basically,
okay,
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 you
Shubham,
go.
you.
Sure.
Okay, then
Yeah.
Shubham,
So,
you.
so basically, it was a constant switch for me because I was a semi-pro football player at first. So it all started very good, but then I suddenly got injured, and then I started playing a virtual game, FIFA, and from that, so yeah, it was just a constant switch, and I feel like it's the same. The sports and esports, I feel like esports should be considered as a sport, and it gives me the same feeling that yeah, I'm actually playing a professional sport. So the passion is always gonna be there while playing an esport game.
Okay, and
For me, honestly, like my journey has just started. Although, like I've been playing the game for past few years, and I can already feel being a professional gamer is incredibly hard, like really stressful at times, and it is really different to not just play for passion because somewhere in your mind it goes like you'll have to win this game. It's just like that.
okay, and my next question would be: you guys are FIFA players. How do you think FIFA as a professional esport gaming is evolving in India?
I feel like FIFA, especially professional FIFA in India, is evolving rapidly in India because recently there was a tournament called EISL, which me and Shubham were a part of, and that, I feel that gave a huge push to the competitive scene in India, which I feel is going to help evolve the professional players to even compete more into the scene, I feel.
Okay, and Shubham, in recent study, it is being said that FIFA is being promoted in country like India, where football is not the primary sports people follow. Actually, so do you agree with this statement that FIFA game has potential to increase interest of public for the sport? Shubham.
Uh, of course, it has, but I feel like everything in this world has its potential, but they just have to market it in a particular way where each and everyone, like the youth of our country, is interested in football. So basically from football they can switch to the esports thing. And yeah, I feel like that, as Vanshar said, there's EISL, Indian Super League. So the way ISL works, it will help us also in the esports journey because it's literally the same. The ISL players have to stay 4 months in a bio bubble or in a hotel with the team. We did the same too. So yeah, it's growing at a good speed, I would say, not like I would have expected, but yeah, it's actually coming together. Everything is falling into piece, but yeah, let's see how it goes.
Okay, and Harshil, when you win any tournament or anything, what is the reaction you get from the family or friends? Harshil.
Honestly, like not great reactions from family side, I would say. It happens like parents don't think it's a right path for your life. It's a growing industry, of course, and sometimes it gets really hard to make them understand. But at last, they still support me a lot, and this is really needed. Like, believe me, this is really needed.
But have you ever told your parents that in the coming times it is going to be a huge thing and ESPL season 2 is going to bid for 1 crore, not less than that, for the
Yes,
winner?
they know that, but still it's hard to make them understand at one point.
They will one day, they will.
Yeah,
So, like,
they will.
according to you, Harshil, what improvement is needed for the games like FIFA so that it gets the same fame and monetary benefits as other esports games?
Honestly, like in FIFA, like there are many random things in the game, like which shouldn't be there. Like the game is dependent much more on the AI things. If they really remove that or nerf that, the game can be really great for monetary benefits. And yeah,
Okay, and Vanch?
And I feel, as Harshal said, the skill part of the game is much more less, and it's more dependent on luck at times when you play at a professional level. So I feel if they remove that, and it will really help the players to play to showcase their actual skill in the game, and which will also help the industry in the monetary benefits too.
And Shubham?
I mean, yeah, I agree to what both of them say. As I have had some matches where the opponent who is not at the same level as me, but he still gets the result against me because of the help through the AI. So yeah, I feel like there should be something which it should be a more skill-based game. Like it depends on who is better, who's talented, rather than the AI helping the other player, and then it will, I guess, change.
Agreed, agreed. So, like, do you think esport industry is something one can see as a professional career?
I mean, to be honest, I guess we are trying that. We are doing that, and it is kind of very difficult to be motivated every time because at this point and time, we are still surprised that the Indian organizations are not paying us. So, like as you can see, for example, where there's BGMI and there's FIFA, so we both can't compare both of them, but when you see that even in BGMI, at least top 25 players are very well known and they actually can, pursue esports as a profession. Whereas here in FIFA esports, it's hardly the top five or top three who get noticed. I mean, me and Vansh have been in the top 10 for the last 2 years now, and we are still a free agent right